Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick fight breakdown between Conor McGregor and Charles Oliveira. The matchup is being talked about because it's one that might happen depending on if McGregor beats Poirier, or it could be Poirier versus Oliveira. But let's talk about Conor versus Dubronx for now. Alright, starting with Charles Oliveira, 31 years old, 5'10", 75-inch reach. Mixed martial arts record, 31 wins, 8 losses, 1 no contest. Of course, Oliveira is the current UFC lightweight champion, well deserved. Dubronx has really good technical stand-up, solid Muay Thai style. Oliveira has proven that he can KO you and stop you on the feet and be just as dangerous standing as he is on the ground. His ground game, submission and danger-wise, top notch. Charles is a finisher on the ground. He creates openings, attacks, very active on the ground, has fantastic technique, hence having the most submission victories in the UFC. Charles, in my opinion, always comes in shape. I don't see cardio being an issue, especially in this era of his career. He's really matured as a fighter, solid fight IQ. He has a lot of options in fights and attacks accordingly with what's available to him. Veteran experience. Conor the Notorious McGregor, 32 years old, 5'9", 74-inch reach. Mixed martial arts record, 22-5. Conor McGregor, former 2-time UFC champ, first champ actively in 2 divisions. McGregor has some of the best stand-up in MMA, even after his loss to Poirier. Dustin found a hole and exploited it perfectly in their second fight. That doesn't mean that Conor is trash on the feet. It's just a testament to how dangerous Poirier is as well. Superb timing and reflexes, counters, straights, setups. When he mixes things up and is in his flow, he does phenomenal standing. Having a more traditional boxing approach in the Poirier fight really hurt him, and I think at this point he realizes it. Conor has an underrated ground game. He isn't Oliveira on the ground, but he is skilled and does have technique. Eddie Bravo, for example, went on record stating Conor has skills, co-sign his ground game. You can see in certain fights like the Max Holloway fight how he controlled Max for pretty much the majority of that fight on the ground. His sweep on Nate Diaz in their first fight, textbook. If there is a weakness in his game, yes, his ground game is weaker than his stand-up. Takedown defense is good, underrated in my opinion as well. In the Khabib fight, he stuffed 4 out of 7 takedowns. Conor has an issue with energy usage. I think he trains very hard, comes in shape, but his style is explosive, kinetic, and requires a lot of energy. If he's not careful with how he manages his energy, he can gas out a bit. Okay guys, so the matchup. Well, in my view, if this fight hits the mat, there's going to be a significant advantage for Oliveira. Conor may be able to stand back up, he may be able to defend for a bit, but it will probably be systematic and only a matter of time before Oliveira secures a sub. With all that being said, can Dubronx even get the fight to the floor? We'll dive into that a little bit later. Standing wise, I give the edge to Conor, but it's not a huge advantage. Oliveira is very dangerous and has great everything on the feet, even leg kicks, so you know he would utilize those against Conor. But if you don't think Conor can KO Charles on the feet, you are mistaken. He sure as hell can in a big and bad way. Conor has a lot of first round stoppages for a reason. McGregor's not a dumb guy. He knows that people are going to target his legs as a potential weakness, and he's going to have counters for it. Truthfully, and I said this before, he knows how to counter low kicks. He just underestimated their effectiveness in the Poirier fight. His lead leg got chewed up, and when he actually started addressing those low kicks, it was too late. He knows how to check. He knows how to blitz when guys throw low kicks or simply catch and counter. Expect that going forward with Conor. Oliveira would have to be careful throwing those low kicks and being too confident in their effectiveness because he can't be countered. Charles has a very standard stand-up game, basics, fundamentals, executed to perfection. Conor's more creative, flows more, takes more angles, and I tend to lean towards the guy that flows a little more on the feet, creative, but that are still skilled like Conor. 60-40 on the feet for me standing in Conor's favor. I think if he cracks Charles with a good one, it can be over rather quickly. Conor, when he's in his flow movement mode, has great footwork, can hit you very hard while moving backwards. I don't know if Oliveira can secure a takedown easily, might be tricky for him. The ground is where Bronx is going to have a significant advantage. This fight honestly is a tough one to call. It can go so many ways. If I had to pick a winner, and I'm going by gut instinct, I might lean towards Conor getting it done early, and if not, I think he will lose. If the fight goes past the first, Oliveira's odds of winning greatly increase to me. Conor has a lot of early finishes. Charles has been dropped before, has been stopped from strikes. So, yep, definitely Conor McGregor can knock out Charles Oliveira, but Oliveira can stop McGregor with strikes and he can submit him. So he has a lot of options if he makes it out of the first. But today, right now, thinking about it, I think Conor would catch him early. We saw Chandler catch Oliveira early, hurt him, and you gotta believe that Conor could do that as well. So final pick for this fight, guys. Today, right now, going with Conor. If you ask me tomorrow, might lean towards Oliveira. Is that close of a fight? Really competitive, great matchup. I would love to see it, as well as Poirier versus Oliveira. Let's see how the lightweight division plays out. Who's next in line for a crack at the title? Exciting stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this segment. Drop those opinions in the comment section. Who takes this fight and why? If you enjoyed the video and this is your first time at the channel, consider hitting that sub button, like and share as it helps the channel grow. Truly appreciate that, guys. And until the next one, you all take care.